I'm Lucas and I am a fashion and celebrity stylist. I get asked this a lot, how did you get into fashion styling? And it's a really hard answer to give because I think everyone has a different route. So I did study fashion styling at uni in Manchester, and then I moved down to London and started doing internships. But this was like a good 7 or 8 years ago, so I guess it would be a really different thing to get into now. You know, this was pre-Instagram, pre-social media as it is now. And I think uni for me was a really good experience and an academic experience, and it's made me a more well-rounded person, but I wouldn't say it helped get into the industry in any way, really. Sorry if you're at uni. The reason I love what I do is because a typical day is just, there is no typical day. It can be shopping for a client, it can be doing a photo shoot, it can be prepping for a photo shoot, it can be attending an event. You know, sometimes I get invited on really cool press events. So it is really, there is no typical day. So you'll usually see me with a suitcase. I always have a suitcase, either collecting something, sending something back. Um, because the way I work is that I get a lot of things loaned to me for my clients to wear, and then more often than not that needs to be sort of dry cleaned and then go back. So people, I think, see Instagram and they see what fashion stylists and people in the creative industries do, and they think it's really glamorous, and to some extent it is, but then there are really boring days where you're literally just travelling around London on the tube with a suitcase, returning things. In terms of my job being rewarding, I think I've done things that have definitely been more rewarding than others. I've worked with my friend Katie Piper on projects that include diversity, and that's definitely rewarding. I don't just try and make someone look good, I try and make someone feel good through clothing. And I think there's a real difference between I'm going to make you look amazing or saying I'm going to make you feel amazing. And I guess that's rewarding. I mean, I had a moment with Gemma where we did the NTAs, and obviously she's a plus size girl, she's a size 22, and she looked incredible. And she just said at the end of the night, thank you so much. I just felt like a normal girl for once. Like, I felt so good. And that was really rewarding, yeah. So there's definitely moments where you just feel like what you've done is just, it's been all worth all the work and all the hard work. I think, I do think, what am I going to do when I'm older? I'm 32 now, so I'll look for a job that's more based in one brand and just doing creative stuff for a brand rather than sort of freelancing and having this crazy like here, there and everywhere. I've never really had like a set plan. I'm not someone who has like a 5-year plan or someone who plans ahead. I just sort of go with things. I never really set out to be a celebrity stylist in the first place. It just sort of happened. Sometimes I think, oh, should I just like retrain as a nurse or do something completely different? And then some like amazing job comes up or some good opportunity happens. I'll do it for another 6 months and I'll do it for another 6 months. So I think it's always one of those things that you struggle with. You know, there's highs, but there's definitely lows. Like, I don't know if I'll ever turn my back on it or if I'll just keep going. Um, so yeah, I can't really answer that question other than I have moments where I do something different and then I think actually no, I wouldn't like to do it.